Live there. All right. So it's been a little bit between work and the weather. It has just been hard to find the time and energy for streaming, but it's good to be back. I'm gonna notice very quickly, this is not Fire Emblem. I decided to boot up some Baldur's Gate 3 because I've been really big into specifically the Pathfinder games, and I wanted to play something for stream. And the Pathfinder games, I'm not very good at, so I want to get a little bit better at in general before I commit to doing a stream version of them, because I know there's a lot of people who are really good at the game, and a lot of them are going to be mad at how bad I am at playing it. But I'm pretty okay at this game. We're not doing any kind of like crazy challenge run. I'm just going to have some fun. This one's probably not going to be like a continuous thing. Might do. I suppose I could record little batches of the gameplay, post them to the Red app, and maybe some shorts, just because BG3 has a lot of really clippable moments. So we'll see what I wind up doing with this, because this is a long game to commit to. So man, this opening cutscene still is so pretty. Because I don't think they changed this much, if at all, from the early access, which was the first time I saw it. So good. Doing some fishing. Don't mind him. Still gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, this guy. You don't need to reset the tutorials. I know how to play this game decently well. Once it loads. Oh, don't worry about that. We're gonna be... Leave, yeah, your dwarven toughness. I'm gonna dust off one of my favorite 5th edition characters. I played Beldrin the Bag, who is a war domain cleric. A lot of fun. Ran him through Temple of Elemental Evil with the 5th edition version of that, and it was just a blast. Go Toll the Dead for the Bing Bong Ding Dong. St. Cuthbert, unfortunately, not in this game, so we'll go with my man Moradin. And we're gonna ignore all this dex. I mean, we'll keep some just because it's actually good to have. We are strong, we are bulky, and we have wisdom. I think I'm alright with dumping religion for persuasion, because he's technically not from this place. Pick up Healing Word, the good old Guiding Bolt. For the Nautiloid, I'm probably just grabbing Command and hoping for the sword. But we could... Remember right. That's just pretty decent for the Nautiloid, honestly. The most important part of any dwarf is their beard, so we gotta focus on that first. I have a couple of mods in here as well to shake things up a little bit, especially in the encounters and treasure department, so we'll see some fun stuff there. That one does have that long flowing beard, but I feel like his is a little more well kept. That's probably the closest. That'd be pretty funny. I know he didn't have long hair. He was pretty, almost militaristic for his time, which was pretty funny because dude was just trying to live his life. That'd be pretty funny. What's speaking me for Belgium? Could make him look like he's from a boy band. Kind of digging this look for him. I like the curls.
Where to next?
What was that? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells, something just woke up down here.
Be wary.
It's opened. More of those wretched things. There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Belgian was pretty battle hardened. So we have a nice big old scar on his cheek right here. A little bit of an older dwarf. Didn't really have a lot of freckles of vitiligo. What would Belgian have gotten for a tattoo? I mean, it wasn't much for markings, but maybe in his time in the Forgotten Realms he could have picked one up. I don't really see one that speaks to him. Eldrin's eyes were a very bright blue. Yeah, blue. Go for a really light looking one. I can't really see these, so I'm hoping I'm making the right call. Belgian naturally had white hair. He was part of the Frostbeard family. I think I might hold on to that. Make him look like a little tiny Santa Claus, which I am all for.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
Who would Belgian's guardian be? I could do one of his party members. I could make him funny. You can't do Shag because he's not... There's no half-ogre option. You could do a rock gnome for his best buddy. Or no, he was a deep gnome. A deep gnome barbarian. Who was a very old man, by the way. Those two were old war buddies who went to the temple together to protect the young ones. He definitely had some tattoos, I think. Something like this would probably be the best representation because dude had tattoos for days. Which one was it? That's probably an accurate amount of piercings for him. Right, he was bald and he had a crazy beard. Ah, Pepin. Good to see you, old buddy. Which was Pepin, P-E-P-P-I-N, not Pippin. He was very insistent on that. If nothing else, you gotta admire this guy's dedication to his job. Bro could have just ran. I'm pretty sure most of us would have. Now, I have always been curious on which planes he's hopping between. Because I had a hunch this was the Shadowfell, but I honestly am not 100% positive. I also adore this red dragon design. It's so good. Wish there were more dragons in this game. Avernus, the first layer of hell.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger. The dark urge. Whatever that is. You will claw back the truth. But first you have to claw your way out of here.
Poor buddy Belgian. Always winds up in the worst situations. Just reorganize my hotbar a little bit. I always like to have offensive options on top. More combat support and utility in the middle. And then non-combat on the bottom.
Someone else got out.
Visions project into your mind. An Nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Yeah, just do a little hop.
Pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
Okay, Belgian, chill a little bit. Oh, I love the dirge movement quotes where they're just so extra for no reason.
I feel better.
Open up.
I think that's most of the goodies you can get early on. But now to go meet everyone's favorite dog. Please note this is separate from Scratch, the actual best dog. This is dog in quotation marks. Hey, Gord.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize
I'm prepared
you're
to
talking
accept
an
a talking
intellect
breed.
devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
You know, I'm just happy Belgian passed an intelligence check. He's not the smartest man.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Oh, I guess I clicked investigation. That's my beat. Hey, we passed.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Best bet for this one's probably medicine. Yeah, we got the proficiency, we got best wisdom, and we got we got a crit. He's had to patch up enough people's severe head wounds that he knows how to take this out safely.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
Nah, Belgian's not succumbing to this weird urge he's been feeling ever since he woke up.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed. To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
That's right, us. We're going to the helm. I don't think Matthews is. Yeah. I do love the fact that They added a little extra detail of it. Just missing the top portion of his head and his little character sprite. Not sprite, portrait. Portrait. How long does that last on you? One more round.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Still such a great shot.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh. My head. What is this? You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
And people call her mean.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
Can't deny her practicality.
Exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship.
Beldrin can appreciate a woman of
As for
action.
that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Ooh, us getting that early 8 damage in. You love to see it. Let's get you jumping, because that gives you a little bit more movement. Oh, we dodged the attack of opportunity. I honestly wasn't overly worried, because Lae'zel is a fighter, and fighters are great. And we can come in and give him a bap. Oh! Alright, 1 round in it. I'll take it.
Surprisingly adequate in battle.
Now, Beldrin has his pick of weapons, because he is a war domain. I've always been a fan of Beldrin with swords and axes primarily, because that's what he used a bunch of in campaign.
On my way.
We'll see what calls to him this run.
Anything of
We do have the
use?
classic bapping of the mace. I don't particularly want a skull in my inventory. Right now, it's looking like either the mace or an axe. So we'll go with the industry standard, dwarf with an axe.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Hey, what is your starting AC? A modest 50. I'll take it. I think that's what, chain shirt? Yeah.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Can't read this script.
Well,
Machine made hostile.
when in doubt, press a random button.
Survival is all that matters.
We could burn a war priest charge, but I think we're fine just letting them attack for 1 turn. Hey, he missed. What a weenie. Let's try and take out the injured one. Worth a shot.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Yeah, let's just burn a war charge. It's fine. We got 2 more. We're probably not doing a ton of melee fighting with Beldrin in the what is it? The helm. So
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first. Then nothing. The console remains.
Beldrin goes by the classic adventure ideology. If it doesn't work, hit it till it does. And let me hit it once, but still. Scimitar, gold key.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Oh, I forgot these were in here. I believe those are mostly clothing dye. I didn't actually check to see what that mod fully did.
Controls next to the pod.
Let's press another random button. Last time people only
As you
attacked
place
us.
your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Moradin's bloody beard. I'm not waiting around for that to happen.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Let me fight him. I can take him. Who cares if we're level 1?
Let's see.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Well, we'll try for an Arcana roll. They're not his specialty, based on the fact that he's failed the 4 he's gotten so far, and we're failing a 5th.
Nothing in the... It could even transform the occupant of the pod. Like what happened...
Now, he's a gambling man. He's willing to risk this.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection.
They did not plan this out for a short character, damn. Well, we only need to roll higher than a -2. We still rolled a 4, damn.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to
We
it.
almost didn't have Shadow
A
Heart for a bit
shiver
there.
runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Hi, Short.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point.
Dangerous
Looks
company is
like
what you need in a
there's plenty
fight.
of fighting ahead.
Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Nice to meet you. I'm Beldrin.
One moment.
We had a fairy who was very similar to you in our campaign. She too was an edgelord.
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Oh sure, may the guy with the shortest legs do the leading. Oop.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Oh, is that a hint about Orpheus? That'd be kind of funny. Well, I'm thinking about it. Okay, we don't have any daggers to give Shadowheart just yet. Yeah, not proficient with scimitars, so we can't really give her a dex weapon at the moment.
Still breathing, despite everything.
We could take up Flourish, though. Gives us something to do with our bonus actions, because we aren't going to be using a lot of those, if I'm being honest.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
Honestly, kind of deserve. We can drop Shield of Faith for second chance at command. Just because I really want the sword. And we're only going to do one shot at this, so no saves coming. Beldrin saw a lot of things in the Temple of Elemental Evil. This is still probably top 5 strangest for him. Imps piecing up a mind flayer will never not be funny.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
I love you, us. Alright, off to a good start with Zulk actually missing his first hit. We could. Last 3 turns. We'll save that for at least one more turn. Rude. See, a fun fact about jumping in this game, you can pretty often just get extra movement out of it, which I find very funny. Let's pick up some of this stuff from these guys. The fact that this doesn't cost an action is very funny. I will pop a Sacred Flame. I'm gonna reorder her bars, but that's fine. Alright, you can't jump, sadly. You can at least dash. Give me a quick wisdom saving throw.
My path be true.
And we'll pop a shot just for fun. Nah, I didn't think so.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Alright, let's go ahead and start the cheese. Oh, first try, nice. Alright, you can't pick it up. Us is going to keep going that way because he can get pretty close to where the Transponder is, and we're gonna grab this real quick. Dibs. Hey, we got a crit.
Hurry before they strike.
Got him off balance. Nice. Didn't even take advantage of the off balance. This Mind Flayer, I don't know what is wrong with him, but he kind of consistently underperforms in my opinion. Ah, worth a shot. Take one from the boar, you got 20 health. We could just do one of these and go for a pommel strike. And then what if we did... You can get to him from right here. What if we did it again? Ah, what a shot. Oh, now you hit. Now that he does, you don't have advantage, huh? Ah, you bum. You were pretty much tapped on what you can do outside of just cantrips, so that's pretty much what you're going to be doing. You can be a ranged caster from now on. Going for long shots here, but maybe they'll work. Hey, you got stunned. Us, you can dodge some of those. I'm just saying, buddy. Does stunned wear off on his turn? Yes, unfortunate. You're too injured for me to want to risk you over there. Ah, missed both. Oh, that's right, that's an action to throw. But we could... try and drop one of these. Man, we're not getting this Zulk. The Mind Flayer has missed like every attack. And I need him to do pretty consistent damage. We should be able to survive one round, but... go ahead, shoot that one down. Can't tell if he's in it, so let's do one of these. There we go.
Talk to me.
Need to be there. Alright, the Mind Flayer took more from that for anyone else, but that's fine. Shit. Oh, I could have done that as a bonus action. Yeah, well, might as well. Hey, we made the save. Where's he? Right next to me. Okay. But we succeeded on maintaining our spell. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, let's... Oops.
Can't afford to let up. Let's see.
Let's run.
That transponder.
Well, we got the sword. That's the important thing there.
You've made it in
Would be
time.
cool to kill him. I've done it a couple of times, but it's definitely not consistent. It's unfortunately pretty reliant on the Mind Flare actually succeeding on hitting him. Shoving foes into chasms. Something I did a lot more early in my playthroughs of Baldur's Gate 3 before I realized, oh man, that Durgar I kicked into the water 14 hours ago had a really cool sword. I should go back. And then I did 3 times. I think I used that long sword or great sword for the majority of my paladin playthrough. It's just real good. That line attack is so fun. Want all chat. Just in case. We're just gonna pretend these textures loaded in properly. Dude is oddly chill with us being there. But this is how you know it's a Larian game. You survive a boat crash. Which means you really shouldn't. If I had a nickel for every time this happened in a Larian game, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I could not remember the quote fully. I'm a failure. I have failed you, Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void.
No, I remember
And you'll
everything up
find a way
through
to
the Temple of
remove the
Elemental
tadpole
Evil. It's mostly
burrowed
after
in
that
your
gets
brain.
fuzzy.
Soon your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
Counterpoint, though, I got a big sword. I'm happy. Have big sword. This is actually very similar to the sword he finished the Temple of Elemental Evil with. The only difference is that one was one-handed.
You drink in
So he got to use it with his
pungent
shield.
corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face. With a shake of your head, you can hear your own blood throbbing in your ears. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Well, Beldrin is a fan of gambling games. He's going to go for the normal reaction of waking the person holding the object.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Featherfall would be my guess.
True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these
We'll also
little
pick up a
monsters in
wizard,
our
a
heads.
rogue, a warlock, maybe a barbarian along the way.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Do you happen to have a bar of soap on you? You get level 2 Beldrin. Okay, we get Guided Strike, Turn Undead, Spell Slot, and Channel Divinity. We're going to be fighting a lot less Fiends, Apparitions, and Fae right now. I think picking up Bless and Sanctuary is probably my best bet for spells for our current predicament. You don't need command anymore. You can have Shield of Faith. And now we get to one of the first modded sections of the game that actually matters. Where we get to see some of these tiefling survivors battling against 2 intellect devourers, because apparently their day wasn't bad enough.
Better stay back. One strike can be lethal.
We will... Bing bong. Ah, I made the save. Stealth checks. What do you mean disconnected? We good? Okay. Oh, that's tragically short range. Alright, just get up and closer. Well, let's see. You can jump to there. Get him with the sword. Drops him to 2. Let's see. This gives advantage on 10 feet. That's not a lot. So I think just whack him. You know, I'm proud of him for lasting 2 rounds against that thing.
Time to push my luck again. You've made a grave mistake.
Go for a pommel strike. And then you have full spell slots. We're just going to rip a guiding bolt and try and end this. I am pretty sure neither of these guys are ever meant to survive.
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Get some myrrh grass.
What's in here?
Alright, Beldrin's look is now complete. Hat.
Moving ahead.
I mean, 90% of the time in Temple of Elemental Evil, he was wearing a hood instead of a hat, but still, it's a thought that counts. It's something to cover his head. Perfumed letter, always sad. Take all good for some reason. Nothing on that. We've got a kind of middling to lower end luck on my finds for these. No daggers.
Can't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Let's have Shadowheart be the one to attempt that. Because I have no dexterity. She at least gets a +1. We're gonna do one try. No, not impossible. And we succeeded. I've actually only done that when I played a rogue. So we could do some fun stuff out of sequence.
Trap.
Oh, we can get some pretty decent loot in here if I remember right. Oops. Ooh, smoke powder bomb. That's pretty nice. But I think, if I remember correctly, there's a set of ring mail in here.
Best avoid that trap. Best avoid that trap.
Longsword, probably. Ah, no ring mail this time.
I wonder what it's worth. Can't slow down.
Best avoid that trap.
Three scrolls of protection from good and evil. Right. I probably shouldn't do this with 2 clerics who don't have full spell slots. I could long rest. But I think the actually correct answer is to just do things the way the game suspects you should and go pick up 1 or 2 more party members before doing some of the actually decently tough fights down here.
More of those wretched things.
Let's have a look.
Just for this fight, we're going to start with Shield of Fate. These guys, if they do hit, can hit pretty hard. Oh, I should have dropped the Invoctability here, actually. Thinking it over. You could both be within cleave range. That'd be pretty nice. Perfect. Alright, now we'll drop this. Yeah, there it is. Try and... Oh, no. Try and kill the one that hasn't had his turn. Or is about to have his turn, I should say. That was almost real unfortunate. You've got more health, so we'll give you the Great Sword.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Hey, we got a brain. Alright, get out of the fire.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Go ahead and burn a short rest to get some health back. Oil of Diminution, that's pretty fun. Potion of Speed, yes. Our Kobold Ranger loved these. Zilpip may have had a mild addiction, if we're being honest, but he was certainly a monster when he had them.
What's inside?
Rip the Illusory Double. Thieves' Tools.
Don't mind if I do.
Which I think that one's always guaranteed to be, but I could be wrong. This one I will let Beldrin attempt because it would be funny if he failed it, because I think it's a DC 5. Alright, don't roll like a 2. Hey! We can give him a dumb hat. It still looks so dumb. I think I'm going to call it here for the day. I wanted to do kind of a smaller stream, get back into the swing of things for streaming. But I should be back soon, probably next week on Thursday if I had to guess, knowing me, for some more Fire Emblem. Hope you all have a wonderful night. And that one, and